just got a bouquet of flowers from your crush and you've been taking good care of it. But as the weeks go by, the flowers start to wilt. Throwing it out feels like a waste, but you also don't know what to do with it besides letting it sit there. In this video, I'll be sharing a few simple DIY ideas you can make with the bouquet so that you don't have to throw it out. If you've ever seen those super pretty butterfly bouquets on Pinterest but can never find where to buy them, then this DIY is for you. Start by getting a large piece of wrapping paper and watering down some paint. I'm going to be making a pink butterfly, but of course you can choose whatever colors and design your butterfly however you want. Once you've mixed your paint, all you need to do is paint the wings of the butterfly. The wrapping paper should be pretty thin, so don't worry if it gets really wet. I actually ended up moving this to my washroom so it's easier to clean up later. Once you've colored in the wings, dilute some black paint and use it to outline the butterfly and draw on the details in the wings. Then wait for an hour or so that the paper can completely dry. Once the paper is dried, cut out the shape of the butterfly. Pull the middle together to add more depth and use tape to secure it. Unwrap your bouquet of flowers and place it in the middle. Then, use a piece of ribbon to tie a bow tie to secure the bouquet. This DIY is super simple to make and is also perfect to add a touch of customization to your bouquet. This next DIY is once again inspired by a bouquet I saw on Pinterest. I've never seen a heart-shaped bouquet like this being sold anywhere, so today I'm going to show you how you can make one yourself. Start by getting the long strands of leaves in the bouquet and separate them into two parts. Fold each part in half to form a heart shape and use a bit of tape to secure the middle together. Cut a piece of rope and get your favorite flowers from the bouquet. Cut off the head of the flowers and leaves, leaving just a little bit of stem, and use rope to wrap it onto the heart. Keep repeating this until the heart is filled with flowers. Once you're done, use a piece of ribbon to tie the bottom to hide the piece of tape. Finally, you'll get this beautiful heart-shaped bouquet. This next DIY is perfect for when you want to liven up your living room but don't want anything too big. Well, it's actually more so for when you have that one singular flower in the bouquet that's somehow outliving all the other ones. Cut the flower stem to a shorter length and place it in the small jar. Fold the tissue paper around the center and cut it into a star shape. If the jar that you're using is pretty small like mine, then get some clay and mold it around the base of the jar to stabilize it. Wrap the tissue paper around the jar and optionally tie it with a ribbon. Glue the tips of the tissue paper onto the center so that it forms a flower shape. If you have any surviving leaves, you can also cut some off and assemble it with the flower in the jar. This mini flower jar looks super pretty in the living room and also gives you something to do with the last surviving flower. If you want to start preserving the bouquet from your crush before they wilt, then this DIY is for you. Get a glass jar and some of your favorite flowers from the bouquet and cut them off the stem so they can fit into the jar. Very carefully place the flowers into the jar and arrange them however you want them to be preserved. Once they've been arranged how you want, add baby oil to completely fill up the jar. Seal on the lid, and that's pretty much it. You can also get really creative with this and add fairy lights inside to make it into a nightlight, or hang a small jar of petals as a keychain. Did you know that you can use fresh flowers to customize your bags and clothes, or any type of fabric? Start by getting a flower and cutting off the stem. Place it onto the fabric and press down on it really firmly to squeeze out all the juices. I recommend using a dark colored flower so that it's more noticeable against the fabric. You can also do the same to the leaves, and if you find that pressing it doesn't work really well, you can find a solid object and directly press against it. Peel off the flower and leaf remains and you'll find a beautifully stained bag. As I was doing my usual Pinterest doom scrolling, I came across some beautiful flower candles and immediately knew that I had to make them. Start by getting a glass jar and struggle as you shove a flower into it. Make sure that the jar is made of glass so that it doesn't melt from the candle. Add just enough baby oil in the jar to cover the entire flower, then place a short piece of rope into the jar. Safely light a candle and pour the liquid wax into the jar. Once you fill the jar, cut off the excess rope and you'll have a beautiful candle made from the flowers from your crush. This next DIY is kind of a variation of the last one, but the flowers are going on top of the candle instead. Start by breaking off some pieces of candle wax and placing it in a tin cup. Safely light the candle and hover the cup over the candle to melt the wax. Cut off your favorite flowers from the bouquet and use scissors to scrape the top of the candle so you can easily place the flowers in. Melt the top a bit and start arranging the flowers inside. Reheat the wax if necessary and pour it over the flowers. Let this cool down completely, and you'll have another candle made from the flowers in the bouquet. If you feel like your room is missing some decor, why not frame some flowers? Start by trimming the flowers to the right length before drying them out. You can either let it air dry naturally by placing them between a book and forgetting about them for a week or so, or if you don't have any patience like me, you can also iron them flat. If you have a picture frame, then just arrange the flowers in the picture frame. Otherwise, you can get a piece of plastic and tape it over a piece of paper like me. I'm also decorating the paper a bit by adding on my favorite stamp, but you can be extra creative and add on drawings or anything else you want. This DIY is really simple to make and is also perfect as a room decor. Quite a few years ago, those flower lipsticks were super viral, but I never got the chance to get one, so today I'll be kind of making my own. I say kind of because it's not going to be identical, but the idea still holds. First, place the flower in a plastic cup and melt a lip balm that you're never going to use. Pour the lip balm over the flower and adjust it as needed. I'll be completely honest, this one is more so for aesthetic purposes to fulfill my childhood dream, and I don't actually recommend using it. If you've done all of the DIYs in this video and you still have flowers left, then the best way to keep them as a crafty girly is to dry them and use them in future DIY projects, cause you'll never know when you might need them. All you need to do is cut them to the length you want and place them flat across a piece of paper. Wait for 1 to 2 weeks and you'll have dried flowers that you can use for whatever DIY awaits you in the future.